it has now been officially confirmed that Meghan, Archie and Lilibet won't be joining Prince Harry as he goes to London next week for some activities such as visiting a hospital and also going to the World Child. And well, now the UK media are really going crazy. Like, can you imagine? These people had already written headlines. They had already imagined the kind of things that they will be seeing next week when the Sussexes come to the UK. And now it has been confirmed that they actually won't be going to London. And amid the frenzy, they're trying to find out if Meghan and the kids will be going to Althorp House with Prince Harry, because the UK media themselves came up with this story that the Sussexes will be going to Althorp House to visit Diana's grave. Anyway, welcome back everyone. I hope you're having a lovely day and thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I am Brian. So this is what happened. Victoria Ward of The Telegraph is the one who broke this story, saying that, well, let me just read you the headline exactly as it is. So she says, Meghan and children not coming to London with Harry. So in short, they are specifically saying that the kids and Meghan won't be going to London, not that they won't be coming to the UK at all. So in the article, well, let me just read you some paragraphs that I found to be quite interesting. So they say that in the event, the family decided to avoid London altogether, believing it is unsafe. Any hopes of orchestrating a reunion now appear to rest with the king. And they also say that as the Duke weighed up his options, both his own team and Buckingham Palace were in the dark. He remained undecided on Saturday. And then somewhere else, they say that come what may, the Duke will return alone to London next week. Can he swallow his pride and bring his wife and children back to his homeland, at least to Birmingham, if not to London, without police protection, despite claiming it was too dangerous? So it just seems to me like these people are really desperate for Prince Harry to bring Meghan and the kids just to the UK, even if it's not to London. Well, from what I'm seeing, it's clear that London is quite unsafe, and I'm sure the private firm that Prince Harry hired to do the investigation has determined that London is the most dangerous place for them right now. So he can't bring his family to London, but he might as well take them somewhere else just in the UK. And then somewhere else they say that while the Duchess and the children will not come to London, the family has not ruled out the prospect of them traveling to Britain. And they add that the Duchess had been due to Birmingham on Friday to join her husband at an Invictus engagement, an appearance that could potentially go ahead. So they're really hoping that Meghan and the kids will still join Prince Harry, because for the UK media, it's all about the headlines. These people had already seen the money that they were going to cash in if the entire Sussex family come to the UK. But right now, it's not about them coming, it's about security. King Charles and Prince William have obviously worked so hard to ensure that Prince Harry and his family do not get security. But I'm sure Prince Harry is still going to just find a way to bring his children and his wife to the country for them to see his homeland, where he grew up, Diana's grave, and all of those things. And I really hope they get to do that under the radar without the UK media even knowing. And as usual, whenever it comes to news concerning the Sussexes, the UK media go crazy. And all of these headlines are just concerning this story. And as you can see, we have BBC saying how Prince Harry will not be joined by Meghan and children on London trip. Then CNN, Prince Harry will not bring Meghan and children on London trip amid disputes over security. The Telegraph, Meghan and children not coming to London with Prince Harry. And then we also have page 6, why Meghan Markle, Prince Archie, Princess Lilibet may not travel to London with Prince Harry. Then the Sun, Meghan kids won't join Harry in London, casting doubt over meeting with King. Then we have informants saying Prince Harry will travel to London without his wife Meghan and their 2 children. Then Independent, Meghan, Archie and Lilibet will not join Harry on trip to London. Then Marie Claire, also the same headline about Meghan, Prince Archie and Lilibet not joining Harry. Then we have Reuters too, talking about them not joining Prince Prince Harry in London. Well, these people are literally going mad right now. They are definitely not okay right now. The money shots that they had imagined for next week are not coming, so they are already counting their losses. Anyway, one of the headlines that caught my eye is from the Daily Mail, because the Daily Mail is always hungry for a Harry and Meghan headline, and now they are imagining if the Sussexes are going to be visiting Althorp House. So the headline from the Daily Mail now reads, in fact, it's breaking news for them. So they're like, Prince Harry will not bring Meghan, Archie and Lilibet to London. Latest twist in Sussex saga as it emerges family may still visit Diana's grave. Well, breaking news for the same couple they deem irrelevant, right? Anyway, as you can see, they really are questioning if Harry and Meghan will be visiting Diana's grave, because they're still really hoping they get to see a picture of the Sussex family. Well, if the Sussexes are going to go to Althorp House, then I'm really happy for them, because the Spencers have clearly shown that they care about Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lilibet. They love them so much, and they've never shied away from showing that. Do you remember when they came to Prince Harry's 10th year anniversary of the Invictus Games? They showed up in huge numbers. I mean, the Spencers really showed up. They showed Prince Harry lots of support and lots of love, which in turn embarrassed the Windsors, because King Charles was holding a party a party in some garden somewhere around there, and then we heard Prince William obviously pretending that he was so busy, but then the Spencers really showed up. Also, Charles Spencer went to Princess Lilibet's christening together with his sisters. So in short, they've just been really loving of the Sussexes and very supportive of them. Even Charles Spencer once spoke to Amanda Plattel, actually criticizing her, calling her out for the nonsense she had written concerning Prince Harry. So the Spencers are really nice people, and if Harry is going to be taking his family to Althorp House, then I'm happy for them, because I know they are going to be safe there. Well, before I even go into what the Daily Mail had actually written on this article, I think it's worth showing you that this article, as of right now, has like 3.6 thousand comments. Yeah, 3.6 thousand comments in just like 2 hours. That is on the same paper that has continually abused Harry and Meghan, the same paper that has continually tried to denigrate them, saying nasty things about them. But yet here we are having the Sussexes actually giving them like the most engagement. Anyway, let's see what they have to say. So they were like, Harry will fly to London alone on Monday. It is not known if he has accepted his father's offer to stay at a royal residence. Several reports have claimed Charles has offered private apartments at Buckingham Palace or Windsor Castle. Look at how these people are already telling us which royal residence King Charles has given to Prince Harry. That is why King Charles can't even be trusted. He's already told this to the UK media, and I'm just so glad that Prince Harry has still not taken up that offer by King Charles to stay at this royal residence, because God knows what these people are planning. If they're willing to tell the UK media exactly where they are exactly the royal residence that they are giving him, then it just tells me they can't be trusted, and the UK media will obviously be out there camping the entire time to get a glimpse of the Sussexes or just Prince Harry. And then they say that, but sources close to the couple have not ruled out Meghan and the children coming to the UK later this week. Archie and Lilibet have not seen King Charles since 2022. Well, whose fault is that again? Obviously King Charles, right? And then we also had other royal experts reporting on this, saying, well, for example, Chris Ship was like, as we reported earlier this week, Harry is serious that the threats against him in the UK are so credible that he will not travel to London with Meghan and their children, Archie and Lilibet. They might, however, join him for the UK events outside of London. So, according to these people, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet and Meghan might still join Prince Harry for other things outside of London. So Anyway, we can just wait and see if this is actually going to happen, but I really hope the Sussex family is going to be safe the entire time if they're going to actually come to the UK. So yeah, that is it from me, but I'd love to know what you have to say concerning this story. Then I'll see you on the next one, and thank you so much for joining me on this episode. And until next time, I hope you have a lovely weekend. Goodbye.